Laura Steenberge, Piriforms. There is a beautiful text accompanying this that Laura wrote herself, which I encourage you to read because it's undoubtedly more coherent than what I'm about to say. So this collection comes out of Laura's interest in medieval chant. There are pieces here that are predominantly for voice, but also for bass flute as well. You have a piece for one performer, then for two performers, three performers, and then four. But Laura notes that even in the piece for one performer, it's about relationships because the bass flutist is singing at the same time. So you have this splitting of the signal even there. And what are the relationships that Laura is exploring here? I mean, there seems to be so many. For me, from reading the text and listening to the record, there's this relationship between something very bodily and fundamental about singing, the labor involved in singing for hours and hours on end, the imperfections as well of the body's execution of pitch, compared to those ethereal, divine, spiritual aspects of medieval chant, and the fact that both of those are twisted together. This is so apparent on the first track on the album, the title track, Piriforms, where you have these voices that are moving between vowel sounds in a way that seems to generate these glass orbs in the air. There's something crystalline and kind of surreal about the way the voices execute themselves, but also, if you listen closely, there is this wobble as they attempt to hold the pitch, and that for me seems to be the defining dynamic of this, is that you have this sense of connecting with something bigger, broader than ourselves, but at the same time, every voice is throttled by the limits of breath in terms of duration and also the limits of the body generally in terms of pitch range. That dynamic seems to reside at the base of this album. I love the spaces, both in the sense of durational spaces, the silences, but also physical spaces. There is a lovely acoustic reflection shrouding these pieces, which feels, it's like a gentle glow around the edges of the voices. They're just so compelling, these pieces, and I hope you enjoy them.